Her world smelled of rain-soaked concrete, a damp, gritty scent that mingled with the acrid exhaust fumes of passing cars, a constant olfactory reminder of her existence. It was a scent as ubiquitous as the low, persistent hum of the city, a sound that felt less like a harmonious symphony, and more like a monstrous beast, trying to swallow itself whole. For Alara, every single day was a battle, a desperate, grinding fight for a warm meal that wouldn't leave her stomach hollow, a silent fight for a shred of dignity in a world that saw her as nothing more than an inconvenient shadow. The deep cold was a constant companion, an ache that had seeped into her bones, into the very marrow, becoming as much a part of her as her own skin. But even the world's relentless cruelty could not take one thing from her, her music. Her guitar was a splintered, scarred piece of wood, a battered testament to countless nights of hardship. Its neck was worn smooth where her fingers had pressed down 1,000,000 times, and it was held together with a desperate will and a single rusty string or two. She didn't simply play songs. She bled them, an unfiltered and agonizing outpouring of her very essence. Every broken, imperfect chord was a tear shed for a life she didn't have, a tear for the past she couldn't outrun. Every raw lyric was a raw prayer whispered to the indifferent, empty sky above. When she sang, she wasn't just performing for spare change. She was unraveling. The gnawing pain, the burning hunger, the deep shame, it all poured out of her. An endless torrent of pure emotion carried on a voice that was utterly, heartbreakingly honest. It was the defiant, beautiful sound of a spirit refusing to be crushed. This is the sound that found Liam. His world was a different kind of emptiness, one filled with the sterile, polished perfection of a high-end recording studio. The quiet, almost clinical hum of expensive, state-of-the-art equipment was the constant noise. The polite, rehearsed voices of the artists he worked with were like perfectly tuned instruments with no soul, no grit, no life. As a music producer, he had heard everything the industry had to offer. He could tell you the exact decibel of a perfect pitch, but he felt nothing in the process. His entire existence was a polished, pre-packaged version of success. He was wealthy beyond measure, respected in every professional circle, and yet he was utterly, completely numb, a hollow man in a gilded cage.